The attendance section of the photo booth operator is where you will enter pertinent information about your attendants or those people working for you manning the booths. You'll see the familiar table that has the name of the attendant, the number of events that they have been assigned to, what the total payout to them for all those events have been, the date that they were hired on, and their current status. Status is a little bit different than in other aspects of components. Instead of just active and inactive, you have two other status situations, fired or quit, and then your familiar edit and delete options. Let's go ahead and add an attendant to get you familiar with that screen. When adding an attendant, you'll see that there's quite a few fields. The only one that's absolutely required is the name field. But then you have the ability to put in their address, their email, a phone number, a secondary phone number, extremely handy when it comes to trying to get in touch with these individuals. An emergency contact name, relationship, a contact phone number, and a backup contact phone number for that emergency contact. An ability to indicate whether it is male or female. Ability to enter their social security number. This may be useful or required on your tax documentation at the end of the year. We, of course, do not give any tax information. You'll want to inquire about your accountant regarding that. All this information is stored securely in our database. You have the ability to enter the hired date. Of course, it defaults to the date that you're currently entering this information. And then you have the ability to indicate the status, either active, inactive, fired, or quit. Again, like most of the component, we do not recommend under any circumstances that you delete attendants. If you have an attendant that is no longer working with you, it's basically going to fall into one of three categories. Either they're inactive, you have fired them, or they have quit. And that is the best way to remove the attendants from the list of active attendants. When you're adding an event, if an attendant is not active, they will not show up as an option to assign to an event. Then the notes section, which could be extremely important and extremely useful. This will be where you put everything regarding your attendant, possibly the reasons they were fired, any kind of special conditions, etc., etc.